Hi friend, welcome to day 16 of my 30-day challenge. Very inconsecutive. This doesn't matter. I'm giving myself a lot of grace with this because I keep trying to beat myself up and be like, oh, I'm not doing it every day. You know what, who cares? Because life be lifing. Life be lifing. It's been wild. Not always bad at all. The health issues were not fun, but if you can go back into previous videos, 1, to find out what the 30-day challenge is, and 2, to find out about some of the health issues. I don't think I've gone into deep detail, but suffice to say, I've gone through enough health issues postpartum that I'm finally at a place where I'm just done. I'm done being sick. I'm done not feeling well. I'm done not being able to keep up with my kids. I've got a 10-year-old boy, an 8-year-old girl, and now a 5-month-old boy who, by the way, just cut his first tooth, which is why he's keeping us up every night, but it's fine. It's fine. But I want to be able to keep up with them, and so I have changed. In the past month, I have changed everything. My morning routine has gone from coffee and scrolling to no phones for the first at least 30 to 45 minutes of my day. I get sunshine and water and stretches and exercises and light exercises because I'm working my way up to this. I'm not doing like intensive cardio every day, but light exercises, and now I'm working with my physical therapist to do some good exercises for core strength and knee strength and all the things. And so I've done that. I have changed my diet. I've cut out like 90% of the ultra processed foods because I'm never going to completely give up pizza. Let's just be really honest with that. I'm just going to be really honest. I'm never going to give up chocolate completely, but I did make my own healthy chocolate bars, which was cool. Not quite the same as a normal chocolate bar, but tasty and healthy with 3 ingredients: honey, cacao powder, and coconut oil in a mold. It doesn't have the snap that the chocolate I like it has, but you know what, it's okay because it tastes great. It's really chocolatey, and I know what's in it, and it's things that are good for me. So a really great option if you're looking for a way to keep chocolate in your life on the regular basis without constantly indulging in refined sugar. So I've cut out so much of the refined sugar in my life. Again, I'm going to say 90-95% of that is out of my life. And I'm feeling so much better. I'm walking all the time. I'm fitting in movement and exercise throughout the day as I can. And it's a very slow process. This by no means was like I woke up one day and just changed everything. It was, okay, I'm going to do a little bit today, and I'm going to do a little bit more tomorrow. And it's just like that tiny increase day by day that has compounded to me feeling so much better. Me dropping about 13 pounds overall in the past month, and that is not something I would generally say is healthy, except that it's just dropping all the sugar and the massive amounts of carbohydrates and moving more. That's it. And it'll probably slow down at this point to kind of even out now that my body's kind of adjusting to a new normal, and that's fine because this isn't about weight loss. It's about feeling good in my own skin again. The weight loss is just a side thing, and it's nice, it's really great, but I just need to be healthy. You know, I work in hospice. My day job is hospice, and I see 2 types of people. I see people who, and not the hospice patients, because obviously they're dealing with terminal illnesses, but specifically in their spouses. And I see women, and that's where my focus is because I'm a woman, obviously. I see women who are the spouses of our patients, and they range from one extreme to the other. They're either basically old and decrepit, not to be harsh, but their voice sounds fragile, and their bodies are fragile and bent and weak. And you know, some of them aren't even that old. They're in their late 50s, 60s, early 70s. And I know people personally in my life who have told me, this is just old age. This is just how it is. But then I look at other people who are in their late 60s and 70s, and they're thriving. They're doing great. They're moving, they're exercising, they are living their lives. And granted, some of it may be genetics, okay? To an extent, because I think a lot of it is about American culture. And so if you're watching this from anywhere else, American culture, it's great, except that we are sedentary and we fill our bodies with sugar and carbohydrates on a regular basis. I love carbs. Don't misunderstand me. I love my carbs. But I don't need as many refined carbs as I had been having. And I've proven that to myself. I'm still eating carbs. I haven't cut them out. I just don't need them in mass amount. I don't need refined sugar in mass amount. And I'm finding that I feel a lot better. My knees, my knee pain has lessened tremendously. My back pain has lessened. Even on days when I'm not sleeping well because of the baby, I'm still feeling good. Like, I'm not getting that afternoon crash that I normally get. I'm not sleepy all day. I'm not in pain all day. And I just want to encourage you, if you are at a place where you're like, my body hurts, I don't feel good, I don't have energy, and I just feel like this is my life. It's not. It doesn't have to be, and it doesn't take building Rome in a day. You do not have to make a 180 change today. You have to make the next right step today. One tiny baby step. Drink more water. Move a little bit more. Change out one ultra-processed food for a whole food. Just baby steps. The smallest step you can take. And I promise you, it builds up so quickly. It compounds so much over time that 6 months from now, you're not going to recognize yourself. And I just want to encourage you that you can do that. If I can do it, sugar addict here, if I can do it, you can do it. And so I hope you'll do that. I think it's 1 Thessalonians 5 says to prove what is good and to hold fast to it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm slowly proving what is good for my body, slowly proving what works for me, and I'm holding fast to it because it gives me hope that when I'm in my 60s, 70s, I'm still going to be active and engaged and living and not sitting on a couch watching the world pass me by. I don't want to be that person, and if you don't either, follow along because we cannot be that person together. Okay, bye.